What's up, beautiful people? It's your girl, Cuter Queen, back at it again with you with a what? Another one. So as you can see by the title, y'all, it's about to get juicy. It's getting so juicy, y'all started looking for my mics. I'm like, where the mics at? But I can't find my other piece, y'all. So hopefully y'all can hear me. I am, as you can see, sitting in my car, and I got the AC on. So hopefully the surround sounds, it's not too much going on. So, like I said, y'all can see by the title what we talking about. I do want to say I apologize for pausing the Paranormal Experience series, because if you watched that, you know that I said that that was gonna be a series and we was gonna get into it. But since all this new tea has been brought to my attention and things have been going on, I really think it's time for me to tell my side of the story. I think it's time I tell the world my side of the story. I don't really know how many other people can relate to this story, but I really hope I find some people that can relate, because for a lot of this chunk of my life, these people made me feel crazy. These people real life made me feel crazy. So as you can see, we got our handy dandy what? Notebook. And if you've watched Q the Queen, you know when this notebook gets out, when I pop a notebook out, I mean business. That means I took notes. I made it make sense, okay? You know, this lip gloss. So let's go ahead and get straight into this video. Today we will be discussing, or today we're not even going to just be discussing, we're going to be starting the Deadbeat Baby Daddy series. This is where I'm going to tell you guys, starting from a specific point in my life. So this story is gonna start on a specific day, but I do want to throw out there, y'all, at this point in life, my oldest kid was 2 years old, my youngest baby was 1. So I had already been dealing with this deadbeat baby daddy for that many, years. And on top of that, I want y'all to keep in mind, he was also my high school sweetheart. So I've dealt with this man since we were sophomores, y'all. Literally since we were kids, I have been dealing with this man and the bitches and the drama and the bullshit. So keep that in mind as I'm telling y'all this story, because that is very significant to what kind of fueled some confrontation going on into this story. So excuse me if y'all see me looking down taking notes, y'all. I took notes because I get sidetracked real easy, and when I have this notebook in front of me, I can look down and be like, okay, stay on track. Stay on track, what we talking about next. So I do want to also put it out there, I was never going to tell this story to the world, because it is a very, very sensitive topic. It's a huge chunk of my life, and not only was it a huge chunk of my life, but it's also a huge chunk of the other people who are involved in this story's life. It's crazy, it's embarrassing, and I do have some embarrassing parts, and I'm gonna be woman enough and admit that to you guys when we get to those parts of the story. Like, this is my embarrassing moment. But most of all, this is embarrassing for the other people that were involved in this situation. And that's why I really wasn't gonna tell it. Granted, I have like vented a little bit here and there on Facebook, but to just flat out and like go into deep detail about things, I have not done that, just to spare these people feelings. But these people have never spared me. And after this last minor, because it was really a small little back and forth with my deadbeat, I'm gonna call him deadbeat, with the deadbeat, he basically said, tell Facebook, let's see what they think. Because I don't know why he's so infatuated with the fact that I have 30,000 followers on there. It don't mean shit unless Facebook coming with a check. You know what I'm saying? It don't mean shit unless it's coming with a check. So I don't know why he's so infatuated with that, or always brings that up, but he does. So here we are, we finna tell it. So I want to go ahead and, for this first story, there's really not too many people involved besides the main characters. So it's gonna be me, it's gonna be Deadbeat, that's my baby daddy, his name gonna be Deadbeat, and the person that is his girlfriend, we're gonna refer to her to that girl, or maybe that bitch you might hear, because that's just how I feel, y'all, about towards this girl. And it will never change. Like, it will never change. I will never see her in another light, and I would never allow her to even show herself to me in another light, because at this point I don't care anymore. That's who you showed me you were, and you stuck there. Oh well, your fault. You should have tread lightly. Another reason why I'm telling this story is because I do feel like the way they often portrayed me to his family, to their friends, their mutuals, whoever would listen to them, they often portrayed me as a ugly person, like just ugly, bitter, and evil. Like, that's literally how they portrayed me. But the whole time, y'all, it was them being ugly, them being bitter, them being evil. And I feel like the main reason why they did that to me was to cover up their ugly truth. And eventually in the story, later on down the road, y'all will see. I do want to let y'all know that this is going to be a very lengthy series. I have many stories dating back to high school that I could tell you guys about the shit I've been through with this nigga. Like, many. Like, this is literally just a piece. But this is what broke me. This is what made me feel naked, and this is what turned me into the woman I am today. This did. So thank y'all. Because I'm amazing. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get into it. My 6-minute rant and stuff is over. So like I said, this is started on a specific day. But before we can actually get to that specific day, I do want to give y'all some background on how I even got to this day. Because I don't want any confusion. I'm just going to sum it up as fast as I can. On this specific day, I was moving into his parents' house. So what happened prior to this was I had my own apartment that me and him were on and off living in and acting crazy in. And I ended up getting evicted from that apartment, y'all, because I was trying to be superwoman. And I was young. I was trying to chase dreams of finishing cosmetology school and work and be a mother. And like I said, he's a deadbeat, so y'all was still dealing with deadbeat behavior. Like, while I was working and going to school, he wasn't working. He was literally just a babysitter, y'all. So that was a lot on me. Like, it was a lot. And then when he acted out, I no longer had a babysitter, so I had to quit school and just work, because I didn't have someone who was gonna sit and watch them while I worked and went to school. You know what I'm saying? So when he was acting up and had all this drama going on in my life, I had to, you know, fluctuate. And so in the midst of doing all this up and down, I ended up getting evicted in my apartment. I couldn't maintain all my bills. So I got evicted. After I got evicted, I ended up going to my mother's house, and there was when I finally had got me a good paying job working at the state school. And I had I was looking for an apartment, but the troubles I kept running into was that everybody was like, well, you just freshly got evicted, like, and you ain't paid these people back, so we don't do, you know, we don't do forgiveness and stuff like that, and it's literally so fresh. So they gave me like 2 months. My mama and her husband gave me like 2 months to live with them. But it took me a month to get the job. And then it took me like 2-3 weeks to try and find somebody who would do, you know, work with me, because I just had this eviction on my name. Y'all couldn't find nobody. So my mom finally decided, like, come up with, you know, give me some money. I'm going to come up with the rest, and we're going to go pay it off. So that's what we did. But by the time all that was done, it was time for me to move out. Like, my mom and her husband literally made me sign a contract saying, on this day, it was the 26th of August. Y'all remember like it was yesterday. The 26th of August, I would be out their house, and whoop whoop, blah, blah, blah. 23rd, 22nd, somewhere around there. So that time rolled around, and that time ended up rolling around, and so I still didn't find me an apartment, so I had to leave. So I ended up reaching out to his parents, and plus y'all was going over there anyway, because me and him weren't fooling with each other, But since he was staying at his parents' house, I was dropping the kids off occasionally, you know, stuff like that. Because he wasn't working. He still ain't had no job. So he would babysit them for a little bit, and then he would go take them to the babysitter that I was paying for. I ended up going to his parents' house, and y'all, this is really all happening in such a small span of time. So once I went to his parents' house, I was only working at the state school. Like, I had probably just finished my training and was barely just now doing my regular shift, you know, working on the homes and stuff. So I feel like I was still playing catch up. Like, since I ended up losing my apartment, I had to get rid of a lot of stuff. So I'm like buying clothes, buying shoes, you know, for the kids, and I had to have clothes and I had to have shoes to work in. So I just bought me, like, you know, I just feel like I was catching up. When it got me a phone, paid my phone bill, you know, I feel like I was still trying to catch up. So now we're talking about, so what I'm saying is, I feel like I was still trying to catch up. I feel like I still needed time to save up some money and then move into an apartment. Like, I wanted to have at least, anyways, y'all, it didn't even go that way. I did want to have some money saved up, but it didn't even go that way, y'all, because I was so young and so dumb, and I was so financially illiterate, y'all, literally. So now let's talk about the day I moved into his parents' house. So now we're here. Now y'all got the backstory how I ended up here. And that story, I can go into more details, y'all, really can. So the day I moved in, his parents said I was gonna have to share a room with him, because they still had children in the house that were going to school. And so they were trying to make space for me and my two kids. And that room that he was sleeping in was really his sister's room, but the little sister started sleeping with the big sister, so he kind of slept in there, and she didn't really stay in there. So they was like, you can stay in here, but you got to share rooms with him. So let me tell y'all what that was like. So like I said, this is really a small span of time. Like, I want to say he only stayed there for like 2 or 3 days before he decided to go somewhere else. But within those 2 to 3 days, y'all, we were arguing like really bad, because I just can't wrap my mind around why you're still a deadbeat dad. Like, I just couldn't wrap my mind around it. Like, even after I have lost everything, I still find a way to make something happen for these kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still went and got me another job, and now I have to go out there and find a babysitter, and now that I could tell them I got a good paying job, so I could pay you some good money. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are things I had to go do. I still couldn't wrap my mind around why you still coming in and out the house, going to see your friends, kicking it with your niggas. You don't even have a job. Like, why am I paying a babysitter when all you're doing is leaving the house to go kick it with a nigga or to go kick it with a female? You need to sit your ass in this house and watch these kids, or go get a job. So yes, I was like, bro, stop being a bum. Like, are you gonna get a job? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, help me pay this babysitter. Like, I'm finna get an apartment. I'm not gonna be able to afford paying her this money that I'm paying her. Like, it's easy for me to just throw her $100 because I don't have any real bills. But when I move up out of this house, I'm gonna have real bills. Like, I'm gonna need your help. So y'all, like any bum deadbeat baby daddy would do, they don't want to hear that shit. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to do what they want to do, and they don't want to hear you nagging about them being a bum and a baby daddy, a deadbeat baby daddy. So of course, what did he throw at me? Well, I'm not gonna be here that long anyways, because I got a bitch. That's what he said, y'all. Like I said, keep in mind, y'all, many stories about this nigga, okay, before this day. So he was saying, and when I go over there, I'm taking my kid, and if you want me to watch my kids, I'm gonna watch them at her house, and I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to deal with no drama. I don't want to and y'all, like I said, many stories. So he was saying that because at this point I done ran off like 4 plus bitches, like real shit. Like, Because when I was younger, I was like really trying, oh, I'm cold, I'm trying not to shiver. Because when I was younger, I was really like really trying to force him to be a dad. Excuse me. Like, that bitch, that girl, she liked to say like, oh, I was begging him to be a dad, you know, but you ain't seen me beg him to be no daddy. You ain't even seen half of the shit I had. Y'all just feel like my lips look white. I shouldn't have put this down. Put the lip gloss on. Damn, what was I saying? At this point, y'all, I had already, like, any idea of me and this man being together or doing anything, that should have been dead for a minute. Like, that should have been dead for a minute. Like, real shit. Like, y'all got to a point where I was telling that nigga, like, you could have bitches over, just let me know. You know what I'm saying? I'm being a nigga. Like that, we was already in this era, you know, of our relationship. So when he told me, and like I said, I had already had dealings with someone else within this time frame. I had literally, when I moved to his parents' house, I had literally just broke up with that dude I was dealing with because he was not the man for me. So I broke up with him. So I was like freshly single type shit. So it still never crossed my mind to be with him or try to rebuild our family or anything. I was done with that. So when he told me he had a new bitch, he was like, and she got a house, and she got a car. He was like, and she got a good paying job. I said, oh shit, tell me more. He said, and she got food, her AC work, she got gas in the car, her bills is paid, her hair be laid. I said, hey. I was like, hey, good for you, big dog. I said, I ain't gonna fuck it up this time. Because, y'all, I was so tired of just being the only parent. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if he telling me I'll watch him as long as I can watch him at this bitch house, I said, bet. Here's the diapers, here's the wipes, here's the, what you need. Need some formula? I got you. Here you go. What you need? Need some. I said, here, take this shit. Ooh, take 5, take 4. Just how long they stay and let me know. Like, that's where I was at. Like, I just wanted to, y'all, was working, I was making money. I wanted to go to the club. Like, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. Like, this is why I say I was so financially illiterate. I should have just been stacking my money. I shouldn't even have been into none of that. But I'm like, I want to go out. I want to get drunk. Like, when you getting them? I'm trying to go. Book. Shout out to Simone. Y'all don't know Simone. Y'all got to get to know her. I'm trying to book. When you getting these kids? Like, so y'all, I literally did not, like, the whole compromise was that if he could take the kids over there, it's gonna be fine and dandy. And my compromise was, as long as that bitch stays in her place, I don't give a damn what you do. Just don't have this bitch texting me, calling me, starting no drama, y'all. Because at this point, like I said, I had already dealt with the bitches. Countless bitches, y'all, at this point. I couldn't even, y'all probably get to sitting and thinking, and I'll be like, damn, I forgot about that bitch type shit. Like, that's how many bitches I had already dealt with when it came to my baby daddy. So I told him, like, don't be letting this bitch message me, none of that, y'all. One time he was dealing with this girl. She messaged me and was like, what size clothes does your baby wear? I want to buy her some clothes. That bitch only lasted a month. Like, I was just over it, you know, like, I was just over it, y'all. Like, I said, don't let that bitch message me. Like, bitches is real good at wanting to message the bitch that they think they nigga is fucking with. You know what I'm saying? Like, or the baby mama. Like, I don't know why, but it came to my baby daddy, bitches always just felt the need to inbox me and tell me what the fuck they was doing with him. Like, bitch, what y'all didn't know was I didn't give a fuck. Like, that's what y'all didn't know. Like, he should have told y'all I don't give a fuck. Like, I think, see, okay, I'm jumping ahead. So, yeah, that was my reaction. And I think that really took him back. I think he was kind of like surprised, like, oh shit. Like, you know, I think it was kind of like a, oh, I ain't never getting her back type of realization that he had. Because after that, I'm gonna tell y'all why. Hold on, give me a second. Let me tell y'all this. Because after that, he was taking my kids over there. They probably had went to her house, like, y'all, I'm telling y'all, this literally happened all in the same fucking week of me moving in. So they couldn't have been over there but nothing but 1 or 2 days at this point. Bitch, my kids only been to your house 1 or 2 days at this point. That's it. So lo and behold, y'all, what happens? And it really pissed me off, y'all, because at this point in my life, like I just told y'all, you know, the rundown on how I even ended up at his parents' house. So you can only imagine, you know, what's going on in my mind. In their house, y'all, I'm not judging them or nothing. I'm forever grateful, because I could have been sleeping in my car. But just the honest truth, their house was not the best house. Like, it was infested, and it's old, it's falling apart. And I did not grow up like that, y'all. Like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, I didn't grow up like that. Like, I did come from a wealthy family. Like, so for me to be living, okay, let me say it like this. I did come from a more wealthy family, but I did have friends who lived like that. So I never judged and, you know, made a big deal out of things like that. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a lot of friends that lived like that, and I loved my friends. So when I got put in that situation to live like how they was living, same way my friends grew up, some of my friends grew up living, you know, it just made me realize, like, I really need to get up on my shit. Even though after this, I still fell on my ass, y'all. Still fell on my ass. But I learned, y'all. I haven't been on my ass since. I haven't been on my ass since this situation, like since this era of my life. So, which probably happened over a course of like 8 months. So, in my mind, y'all, like I said, I was happy for him to take the kids. I had a good job. I just wanted to experience a little taste of freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have no bills. I just wanted to experience a little taste of freedom. I had been paying my own bills for 2 years straight, fresh out the water, you know what I'm saying? Fresh out of high school, pregnant, paying my own bills for 2 years straight. Like, I didn't have a chance to really be a kid. You know, I didn't have a chance to really be a teenage, like a grown teenager. Y'all know what I'm saying. I was 18. I didn't have a chance to be 18 because I had made the choice to get pregnant early. So when I did get the opportunity to have a better job and a better pay, and hear him say he was gonna take them kids, y'all, I swear to you, I didn't give a fuck. All I told him was, if they're safe over there and they got food, and even if they don't got food, I got food stamps, I give you my card. And that's what I did, y'all. I would buy him food, let him take food and stuff. Like, over the day they left, I said, just take this just in case, you know what I'm saying? So I was ecstatic. Like, real shit, I was happy. Like, I wasn't worried about the bitch, like, at all. I was just worried about their safety. He ensured me they would be safe, and that's all I cared about. The other things that were on my mind was me getting my shit together and getting up out their house, getting back in my own space, and having a little, and shaking some little ass and getting a little fuck every now and then. Like, that's all that was on my mind. Having a little drink every now and then. That's it. So when this bitch texted me, because that's what she did, y'all, she texted me, it really did piss me off. Like, it really did piss me off, y'all, because what was the compromise? I said, they can go over there, you can do what you do, as long as she don't message me and I don't gotta deal with no drama. I don't care. That was the compromise. But the moment this bitch messaged me, y'all, I was like, smell what type of bitch this is. Like, I feel like she think because I was young, she could mama me. And she was older than me, y'all. She is older than me. She is 3 years older than me. So that means she's about 2 years older than my baby daddy. So if I was 20 at this time, like I said, my daughter was 2, so I was 20. I had her at 18 at this time. That means she was 23. So when I'm thinking about, y'all, that's still kind of young. Hold on. No, she had to have been older than that. But I know she did go to school with my brother. Keep that in mind, y'all. Got something funny to say about that. But anyway, so what's up, y'all? This is Editing Q. I did not mention the funny thing that I had to say. So what my brother told me when they were in school, I'm not gonna tell y'all exactly what the the name was that they used to call her, but they used to call her Shaq. So keep that in mind as you make it towards the end of this story. You'll see why I went ahead and inserted this little clip. What happened after that? Hold on, y'all. Let me think. I mean, she messaged me. I really can't remember verbatim what the message said, and I wish I still had it, y'all. I have a whole lot of screenshots, so be prepared, y'all. I will be dropping screenshots. This first couple of story times aren't gonna have screenshots though, because it was so long ago and I ended up losing that phone, and so I did lose a lot of those screenshots. But 2018, I got all that, baby. I got every single screenshot, every single message, literally. So when she messaged me, like I said, I feel like she thought because she was older, she was trying to mom me, y'all. Like, that's really how I felt, because the message was like, I could just tell y'all this one part because it really pissed me off. The one part I remember for sure that she said was, hey, this is me, the girl that your BD has been bringing your kids to, you know, their house. I just feel like you need to have a woman-to-woman talk. It was the way she worded it. I feel like you need to. What's up, y'all? It's editing Q again. So as I was editing this for the second time, by the way, I remember what her message said, y'all. It wasn't even that long of a message. All her message said, it was the way it worded and what she said. All her message said was, hey, my name is Whoop the Whoop. I'm the person that your BD, you know, has been dealing with. I feel like me and you need to have a conversation about your daughters. That pissed me off. I don't care what nobody say. That pissed me off. It pissed me off, y'all, because I'm the mama. I felt like at that time, I'm the one that should be doing the messaging. Like, why are you messaging me? If you made the choice to deal with this man and you know he has kids and you know that, and clearly he's trying to be y'all, he was really just being a fake dad, because like I said, he wasn't doing shit. Those couple of days while he was at the parents' house with me and while we were arguing was because he was in and out the house not doing shit but going to chill with his niggas. Now you going to this bitch house, you want to take your kids with you. Come on now, I'm not stupid. You just trying to play like you a daddy to this bitch. You know what I'm saying? So later on down the road, me and him talked about it. He told me that he said he confessed. He said, I'm not gonna lie, I did fill her head up and told her some shit that wasn't true because I thought she could beat your ass. Like, that's literally what he said. And come to find out, she couldn't. So that's what I'm dealing with. I'm arguing with a bitch that a nigga that filled her head up with lies and bullshit. So she already got her mind made up about me. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was telling her. I said, bitch, you're not even listening. Like, you done let this nigga lie to you already so much. You got it made up in your mind that I'm this person and I'm doing it, and none of this is true. I said, but so she's the one who brought up fighting. So I was like, if you really want to fight over some lies, let's do it. You finna get your ass beat. Like, y'all, I had literally just worked a 16-hour shift at the state school, and the house I worked on at the state school, I had to lift dead weight and lift 200-300 pound people. So I worked a 16 doing that, and then I still went to work the next day, got off at 2, and still went to the gym with my best friend. I was literally at the gym arguing with this hoe. And then I left the gym and I told my friend, I said, we finna go pull up over there, finna go beat this bitch up. Let me tell y'all, this is why I said I wanted to fight her. Y'all done almost forgot. I wasn't even gonna fight her until she opened up her mouth and said, bitch, didn't you just get evicted from your apartment? And didn't your mama just kick her out your house? So that's why you staying with his parents? Bitch, you need to be worried about getting in your own shit. You need to be worried about doing this. You need to be worried about doing... Bitch, who are you? Who are you? Who are you to even sit here and say some shit like that to bitch? You don't know me. You know what I'm saying? So when she said that, I said, oh yeah, I'm finna beat this hoe up. Like, she done said the right words. She has said the right words. So when I'm on my way over there, I'm calling his sister, the deadbeat sister, because me and her were close at this time. I'm like, bro, tell me why I'm finna beat that hoe up that your brother fucking with? She was like, no, you not. I said, bro, yes, I'm on the way right now. Pull up. I sent her the location. I said, pull up, because my friend couldn't fight y'all. She was pregnant at the time. And so I'm like, pull up. Y'all, my friend was there for the whole argument. So I was asking her, like, am I wrong? And she was telling me, like, she was like, I do feel like I could understand, like, where she's coming from, because your kid's gonna be over there. She said, but I also feel like that she is overstepping. Like, if she really wanted to meet you and have this conversation, she should have let your baby daddy do that. And I said, exactly. Like, you are not the baby mom. Like, if you really wanted to have a conversation, and if my baby daddy really wanted us to do that, he should have set that up, bitch, not you. He should have did that. But you going all out your way, overstepping your boundaries. You only been fucking with the nigga for a week at this point, y'all. She was only messing with him for a week, or however long they was talking. But he had only been over there at her house for not even a week, like 5 days. And you jumping in my inbox telling me what you think I need to be doing about my child. And so I was like, okay, I'm not overreacting. Then, like, I really feel disrespected right now. Like, and I had already told y'all the compromise was that he wasn't gonna let her message me, because like I said, I already dealt with bitches constantly messaging me, and I told him, like, that's my biggest pet peeve. So he must have told her, y'all. He must have told her to message me. He was making it seem like I ain't tell her to do that. Well, like I said, he did later confess that he was hyping her head up because he thought she could beat me up because she a big bitch. So let me know, though, y'all. Let me know down in the comments what y'all think. Do y'all think I was overreacting? Do y'all think I should have just been like, okay, let's talk? I couldn't imagine, y'all. I couldn't imagine me even saying that at that point in life. I was already so fed up with dealing with bitches. Like, I had nothing to say to no more bitches. I told him, I was even telling him, don't have no bitch jump in my inbox until you gonna get on your knee and tell that bitch you want to marry her. Like, these are the type of conversations me and him was having. Like, even when I wasn't dealing with this nigga, bitches who inboxing me, look at your baby daddy, just, ain't this your baby daddy? He in my inbox. Bitch, I don't care. Like, that's the type of shit I was dealing with. So I said, it's ready to rumble time. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get this shit. Let's get it. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. Top of the morning. I even told that bitch, I said, bitch, I'm off for 16. I'm off for 16. Went to work today and I went to the gym. I said, bitch, you sure you want to do that? You sure you want to do that? I said, I'm full of energy, bitch. You sure you want to do that? I just left the gym. I'm still pumped up. You sure you want to do that? And she was like, let's do it. So allegedly, I pulled up over there. Allegedly, I pulled up to that bitch house. Allegedly, y'all. And her house, I had parked, like, this her house. I'm across the street, down the street. So when I text that bitch, I said, allegedly, I text that bitch and I said, I'm outside, bitch, come outside. Fuck is that? So I'm like, I'm outside. So I see her coming outside. She walking, y'all. She ready. She walking. I had never seen her, y'all. This was my first time actually seeing her ever in my life. I had never seen her. Like, I didn't even go through her pictures when she was texting me. I was just ready to whoop her up. So when I seen her, I said, damn, this is a big bitch. So I'm thinking, like, I'm thinking, like, I'm finna have to stick and move. Like, stick and move. My cousin taught me a long time ago. He said, when you fighting a big bitch, you stick and move. You stick that bitch, you move around. You wear her, that's how you wear a big bitch out. Like, my cousin taught me this, y'all. So that's what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm finna have to stick and move this hoe. Stick and move. She a big bitch. I'm only 5'3". This hoe gotta be almost 6 feet. Like, and she fat. Like, the bitch loves to say that, call me a fat bitch, but bitch, you're fat too. Literally, you're just tall. If you was my height, bitch, you would be so fucking fat. You would be so fatter than me. I'm just short and thick still, like, you know what I'm saying? And so, and she was sloppy. Like, she's like a loose body. That's what I call them. I call them loose bodies. Me, I'm very firm because I have a lot of muscle. But she just like loose body. So I'm watching her just jiggle her little way over to me. Just jiggling her little way over to me. So I said, what's up, bitch? She said, what's up? I guess she thought we were talking or something, but nah, I three-pieced that hoe. Mink, allegedly. Mink. as soon as I did that, I said, oh, this is finna be, as soon as I 3-piece ass, I already knew. I'm finna walk the ground with this. I already knew, y'all. I was like, this too easy. As soon as I 3-piece up, mink, 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 she was already folded up. I said, come here, bitch. Allegedly. I pulled that hoe by her hair. She did sock me one good time as I was trying to get her big ass to the ground. But I finally got her to the ground. And allegedly, I was like, wham, 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 y'all. And that's on. Allegedly, whamming, whamming, whamming. I'm walking her across the street. I didn't even realize, y'all, until I went back and watched the video, because I was really blacking out. Because I black out, y'all. When I'm really that mad, I black out. Unfortunately, I hate that, but I do. And so when I was walking her across the street, I was blacking out. I was blacked out. I don't even know. Only reason why I know I walked her across the streets because my friend told me, like, she said I was like, my friend was like, she was like, Q, you started walking her and whooping her ass. Like, you was dragging that. She said you was dragging that hoe and whooping her ass across the street. She was like, you was like, wham, wham, wham. And of course, I realized that when I came back, I did realize we was on the whole other side of the street. The only thing that brought me up out of the blackout was when I seen some headlights, and it was his sister pulling up. So before they pulled up, though, I'm walking across the street. I'm like, wham, wham, wham. She was like, oh my God. I said, nah, bitch, come here. Wham, wham, wham. Right when I hit this wham, that's when I seen the headlights coming. And that's when I like realized, like, oh shit, like, I'm across the street, like. And his sister hopped out the car. Oh shit, oh shit. Whoop that bitch, Q.
Whoop that trick, Q. Whoop that trick.
Whoop that, God damn. Like, and his sister friends too, like, bitch, you getting your ass whooped. Like, that's like, they like, damn. Like, I was just like, She was like, oh my God. I said, nah, bitch. I was, allegedly, y'all, I was, And then that's when my baby daddy, Debbie, was pulling me off. He was trying to pull me off her. Well, first he tried to pull me off her, but I'm going so ham, y'all. He was like, I gotta push this bitch. So he tried to push me. So he did push me off. I said, hell nah, bitch, come here. And then and then he grabbed me. Like, after he pushed me, I ran back and said, nah, bitch. And then he grabbed me. I wish I had the video, y'all. I would post it. Meeting the girl that recorded the video, she really don't care for me. Me and her had got into a little argument, a little altercation, whatever you want to call it. But bet money she probably still got this video, y'all. If you still got it, just post it and tag me. I know you don't like me no more, but that's okay. Just post it and tag me in it. Or send it to my inbox. We ain't gotta talk about nothing else. But so I was like, so when he grabbed me, that's when I was like, I kicked her. Allegedly, I said, She said, dope. Yeah, bitch, shut up. Kicked her in her head and everything. Y'all, I grabbed that home and slammed her head into the ground. I said, Y'all was whooping. Y'all, I know she just thought because I was 5'3" that she was gonna whoop my ass. I just know that she thought that. But see, what my baby daddy didn't tell you was, he ain't tell you about how I hit him with my left. I hit him with that left one time, and his ass said, and stiffed up. Y'all, that's a whole nother story time, y'all. I promise y'all I'm gonna tell it. Yeah, he ain't tell y'all how I knocked his ass out. Did, and would do it again. He'll deny it today. He gonna deny that till the day he die. But his mama seen it, his sister seen it. His sister said she wish she would have recorded it. She was like, damn, I wish I had my phone when you did that shit. He could never deny it if I recorded it. I said, yeah. I was like, he ain't tell you, bitch. Like, I said, yeah, bitch, he ain't tell you how I knocked his ass out. That's why you got your ass worked. So we wrapping it up, y'all. So be prepared. We're coming towards the end of this part of the story. This part funny. Some parts ain't funny, y'all, though. I promise y'all. But so I can look back and just laugh. This shit is hilarious. So in the video you can see that after he, okay, well in the video, so what really made me get off of her was after he pulled me and I kicked her like wham, wham, while I was kicking her. Because while he was pulling me, my friend was trying to get him off of me. But like I said, she was pregnant. She was freshly pregnant, but she was still pregnant. And in the video, you could see him pushing her. So I did see him like push her. And so I was like, so then I was like, what's up, nigga? Don't touch her. She pregnant. I was like, what's up, y'all? But I was really like, y'all, I could not breathe. I whooped that hoe so bad. Y'all, I was so out of breath and I got asthma. I could not breathe. So he was like, what's up? I said, nah, fuck you. I was like, nah, fuck you, nigga. I'm going to my car. I said, I can't fucking breathe. I'm finna go hit my inhaler. Like, I ain't finna keep fooling with y'all. So I'm going to, me and my friend going to the car. And, I don't know if all this is on the video. I don't know if his sister left or if they were still there. I can't remember. But at this part, I was walking back to the car, and that bitch, she was walking while I'm walking back up to the car. She walking up on me like, what's up, and I was like, bitch, go on somewhere. I already whooped y'all. I'm not finna fight. Let me catch my breath. You really want another round? Let me catch my breath. I'm gonna give it to you. So I went to my car. Y'all, in the video, this bitch had a butter knife. In real time, I didn't notice it, y'all, like at all. I didn't see the butter knife. But in the video, you could see she had a butter knife because it was getting dark outside and it twinkled when the headlights hit it. When the headlights from his sister, whoever she pulled up with, when the headlights hit it, it twinkled. And so I was like, this bitch had a knife. I said, I'm glad I didn't fight the hell. And that really would piss me off. Like, you gonna let this bitch bring a knife to fight the mother of your children? What the fuck? Like, he did that, y'all. I wish bruh. If you got the video, look, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for what I did. Okay, I was young and stupid. I'm sorry. And if you got the video, just send it to me, okay? So I can post it. But yeah, y'all, you can see in the video the knife twinkled. So I'm glad I didn't go back and fight her because I really don't know. You know, I don't know how much damage a butter knife or whatever. I don't even know if it was a butter knife because really the video quality back then, y'all, you know, it was good, but it wasn't. Hold on, y'all. Now I'm kind of crooked. You know, back then the video quality was good, but you know, it's way better now. And so it was still kind of, you know, a little, so I really couldn't tell if it, in the video it looked like a butter knife, but it could be something else, y'all. I really don't know. So that's why I'm saying, like, I'm glad. In the video it just looked like butter knife. That's what I'm saying. I'm glad I didn't go back because how you gonna let this bitch bring a knife? He claimed he didn't know she had a knife. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for not one fucking minute, that he didn't know she had a knife. Just because you were hyping her head up. You know what I'm saying? Like, he said he did to her, like, I can't fight though. You know, he said he did to her that. So he said maybe that's why she went and grabbed the knife. I feel like he knew she had that knife. I feel like if I would have went back and fought her, something bad would have happened. You know, and so I'm glad I didn't. But as I was getting in my car, actually, y'all, I was already in my car and the door was closed. I was for a minute yelling out the car and my baby daddy arguing. Then I closed the door. And then why this nigga walk up to my car, yank my door open, and he was like, what's up, bitch? What's up? What's up? So me and him, we're literally tussling for my door. I'm like, get off my door. Get off my door. And he finally snatched the door out of my hand. He said, what's up, bitch? Man, it hit me right in my fucking mouth. And I don't know, y'all really can't tell, like, he hit me right here. And so this tooth, like, he almost knocked my tooth out. Like, I never went to a dentist for it. I was just like real careful. Like, now it's in there. But at first, y'all, my tooth was literally loose. Like, I was scared. I was so scared I was gonna lose my tooth. I was like, oh my God, what should I do? Because I didn't have dental insurance at the time. So, and it also has a crack in it. My tooth also has a crack in it from him hitting me. So me being young and dumb, y'all, I ended up calling the police on him because he hit me. And the police ended up coming and they told me that she had told them that I pulled up over there to fight her and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, so she wanted a case number 2. And so I did get a case. They said I can't press charges on him for hitting me in my mouth, but she can also like retaliate type shit and go and press charges for me. She could go and press charges on me for pulling up to her house and whooping her ass, allegedly. So But I was asking the cops, like, even if she provoked me, even if, like, you know, she gave me the address and told me to come. He said the way she was spinning the story was like as if I was harassing her and just pulled up, knocked on her door type shit. Like, he said that's how she was spinning the story to him. I said that's not how it happened. He was like, well, this is just like the first stage, you know, pressing charges, then you go to court or whatever. And so I was like, okay, bitch, want to go to court, press charges, we can do that. Like, the fuck. But yeah, y'all, that's it for part 1 of Deadbeat Baby Daddy series. It was crazy, it was wild. Drop down in the comments what y'all think. If you have had a similar experience, let me know, because you don't really hear too often about how girlfriends of the baby daddies drive the baby mamas off. And that's literally what this girl did. She literally caused so much drama, so much bullshit, did so many things. I was just fed the fuck up and made the conscious choice to be a single fucking parent. If you scroll down and go to my YouTube, I actually have a story time on, like, I didn't really go into too many details, but I did talk about like how I was pushed to be a single parent. Because who the fuck wants to constantly deal, y'all, this was the first week of her fucking with this nigga, like the first week. So y'all let me know, how do y'all think this relationship between me and her is gonna turn out, when in the first week she already overstepped her boundary telling me what I need to do in regards to my children. When they're with their dad, what he do and what they got going on is none of my business, as long as my kids aren't being harmed. That's where I was at with my baby daddy. What he do when he has these kids is not my business. As long as they are safe, they're good. That was my mindset. Like, all that running a bitch off, who you with, what you doing, it was dead to me. But like I said, he ran to her and made it seem like that's what it was, but it wasn't, and she got her ass whooped. So in the next story time, y'all, we're gonna get into, I ended up going to Houston. I'm gonna tell y'all everything while I was there, what I was doing, and everything that happened in between there. So don't text my phone, don't call my phone. I know y'all remembered what happened while I was in Houston. Don't call me. I'm gonna tell it anyway. But yeah, y'all, that's it. I really hope y'all enjoyed this story time. Y'all got an hour-long story time to listen to, and I hope it was juicy enough. And like I said, be tuned, y'all. This next story, y'all are gonna be like, y'all jaw is gonna hit the floor. Your jaw is gonna hit the floor, y'all. Like, and the fact that she still fucked with him after this, y'all gonna be like, what the fuck? Yeah, she did. But thank y'all once again. My name is Q the Queen. Don't forget to like this video, share this video. I really want to meet the women who can relate to this, because these people made me feel crazy. So if you can relate to this story, like real shit, let me know down in the comments. We could come together. Fuck the baby daddy's girlfriends. They can push baby mamas to the point to where they rather be a single parent. They be wanting a nigga so bad to they self, they will push the baby mother and the kids out of the nigga's life. And niggas be so bummy and so have nothing that's what happens, y'all, because she had the money, she had everything, so of course she had the upper hand. And I know that because I was her. Like, didn't y'all hear me say how he was staying with me, but I was all the one paying the bills? Bitch, what did you think I was doing? Pushing that nigga around, just like how you was. Come on now, I was been there and done that. She really thought she was gonna come and change this nigga and make him different. No. And I'm pretty sure she's soon to realize that she could not do that, and that was not the case. So stay tuned for the next story time. I'll probably drop it in a couple of days, y'all. I'm gonna have to edit this video and get it out, so be looking forward to it. Don't forget to YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for being here. Bye.